I had a question for you.
Yes.
You think Dante Pettis can fight?
Fuck no.
He'll do everything except get the vaccine. He doesn't want the Fauci. Who's gonna get that triple-double first?
Oh no, it's gonna be Westbrook, and I just want to see his reaction to the first time LeBron's like in line for a rebound, and Westbrook just jumps in front of him, and boxes him out, and gets his rebound. And I just want to see LeBron's reaction. I want to see like that J.R. Smith, like what the fuck? Exactly. That's exactly it.
You're drunk. All right, ready? You go up and yeah, lay it in. All right, buddy.
Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Muffed podcast. As always, my name is Boaz, and I'm joined by it's just Lamita this time. It's, Aaron, Noah, Key. We're back in Lamita's, I guess the Lamita studio. That's what we'll call it. You're gonna see some weird writing. This is let's see, right here, writing of just like someone who's of a crazy individual. I think that's safe to say.
They can actually see that. That's cool.
They can see it, and it's Lamita's weird fucking writing. Just his
while recording the podcast over quarantine, I drew all these things. There's Book was here, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Was Book here? I don't think he was.
No, he wasn't. But one day, Devin, open invite.
Check out the studio, Lamita studio.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll give it good reviews. Devin.
Watched a lot of games of yours here.
Is that so?
On the laptop, sometimes hook it up to the TV.
That's cool. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, Aaron's not here. But we still got an exciting episode. I think the two of us, we go back to the OG days. We done the OG back in my studio. And we went back to the roots. Now we're back here, just me and Lamita.
It's an episode of nostalgia. It's been a month of nostalgia, honestly.
It has been. Last 3 weeks for sure.
Yeah.
But without further ado, we got a good episode for you. Let's get into it. As always, let's start off our episode with our highlights of the week. Lamita, why don't you start us off? What is your highlight of the week?
I got a bunch.
Go for it. I like that.
So number one, breaking news. Today is, what is it, Thursday? Thursday. Lionel Messi is leaving Barcelona.
That's what it sounds like, yeah.
Dude, that is
earth-shattering. He was crying. He was like crying with his jersey. Yeah. Everyone was around. Was it Camp Nou, right? And
Camp Nou. That's Barcelona Stadium. Man, I woke up to that and it didn't feel real. I opened my phone.
I mean, there was rumors right before anyway that he was going to leave.
Yeah, Fabrizio Romano, he's like the Ian Rappaport of soccer, right? Whenever he says the words "here we go," it means it's done deal, right?
That's like the Boach bomb. Shoots at a bomb,
He goes, "Here we go," and that's when shit, things are happening. Yeah,
but then there's nobody knows where he's going to go, right?
I think it's pretty obvious going to PSG.
That's what everyone thinks, but like,
I'll get into that. But man, I woke up. It didn't feel real. I think Ronaldo's been to different teams. When I was younger, I thought Manchester United and Ronaldo were going to be forever.
Yeah,
that didn't happen. Then Real Madrid and Ronaldo, I thought, but deep down, always felt Ronaldo might return to Manchester United. That didn't happen, but he went to Juventus.
Yeah.
So, but I can see Ronaldo move into different clubs, right? Messi and Barcelona felt like a marriage that would never end.
I mean, yeah, that's right.
It's like I can't imagine seeing Messi.
I think of Barcelona, you think of Messi.
That's if you think of if you're a casual fan, you think of soccer, you think of Messi and Barcelona, you think of the striped red and blue.
Yeah.
You think of Messi.
Can't think. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, man, that was
other
crazy.
than Neymar, who's doesn't play anymore. I can't think of anyone else as a casual fan.
That was crazy. So I woke up to that. Then another big soccer news: Jack Grealish, Aaron's favorite player.
Well, let's talk about this. What do you think? So, where Messi can go, and MLS.
Okay, MLS. So I think there are two realistic possibilities. Yes. One is PSG, his best buddy Neymar. I wouldn't say they're best buddies. I think Sergio Aguero, who made Barcelona.
Yes, continue.
Our good friends back, Sergio Aguero, who Manchester City sold to Barcelona, just joined Barcelona so they could keep Messi happy, but it doesn't look like Messi's going to be there anymore. I feel sad for him, but that's besides the point.
So you joined in hopes of playing with him.
Yeah. Okay. They play international together, but
gotcha.
Okay. Anyways, that's beside the point. I think he could join Neymar in PSG. I think PSG has the money.
That's what everyone thinks is all the biggest rumors.
Yeah, he's friends with Angel Di Maria, who also plays with PSG. There's a bunch of Argentinian.
Mbappe.
Like 2 days ago, Neymar posted a post with Messi, him, and a couple of other PSG players. So, I didn't think of it much back then, but oh my God. And Manchester City is the other option. It's highly unlikely because, as I was saying, Jack Grealish moved to Manchester City for £100 million. this
But
morning.
there's no salary cap, right?
There is no, but there's financial fair play, and if you just go around spending so much money, you're gonna
it's
yeah,
like a penalty.
yeah.
Okay.
and you might be suspended from like Champions League and stuff. Super League.
Go to Super League. Yeah, so go to Super League. That's fine.
No, I'm kidding, but yeah. So I don't think he goes to Manchester City, even though his old coach Pep Guardiola.
But check this out. The MLS. And then like let's say they give him a team. They're like, all right, you know what, whatever, some shitty team nobody gives a fuck about.
Nah.
Like, if you do that team, you're the owner of that team, but you play for that team. Like, literally gift you that team.
No, if they do that, I think they're gonna do what they did to Beckham. They say you could own a future team. You could own the next expansion. But wasn't Beckham like towards the end of his career, like right when he joined that MLS, like he was. Yeah, Messi's towards the end. And Messi, I feel like he's still like regarded as he's still regarded as like a top soccer player, like right now. He is, but Beckham was pretty much on top of his game.
Oh, was he?
Yeah,
I don't know.
He moved to the MLS, moved back to Europe, then moved back to the MLS. But I don't think he does move to the MLS. Maybe in like the next 2-3 years. And the only teams I don't think he would go to a shitty team. It doesn't make. I mean, I would don't need any reason. They just give it to you. Like, you're the owner now. I don't think any owner is too. Your contract is you just own this team now. Yeah, I don't. That probably doesn't even work out money-wise. Going to is Inter Miami, owned by Beckham. He loves Miami. He just bought 2 houses in Miami. But do you think they can afford him like pay the same amount that like whatever like a European team can? No, but like it's because it's not. No, they probably can. The reason he loved Barcelona was because they weren't willing to pay what he wanted, right? It's like Barcelona just couldn't pay him anything. Exactly. So, I mean, it sounds like he's going to get the money. He has like $2 million a year in wages. It's freaking insane. Oh, so he's like paid like a week. Oh, a week. I was not a year. That's like, I mean, it's a lot for the average person, but like it's like 100 million a freaking game or 100 a year, dude. It's. I mean, they're both aren't both them like billionaires or like close to Ronaldo and Messi. And with Ronaldo, if he ever moves to the MLS, he's definitely not moving to a small team because Ronaldo loves the attention. Yeah. But I mean, the MLS honestly, like everyone talks about them going to the MLS, but like other than David Beckham, what's his name? Like Zlatan. Yeah, Zlatan. But Steven Gerrard came here. Wayne Rooney. I am familiar with it. Yeah, Rooney. But I guess I think he could come, but not this year. Maybe 2-3 years. If he signed Manchester City as an affiliate club owned by the same ownership group, New York City. Yeah. New York City FC is owned by the same ownership group as Manchester City FC. So he could sign a contract with Manchester City, which says 2 years later he could transfer over to the MLS. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah. So those owners are rich as shit too. Oh yeah. They're like from Qatar. Oh, of course, yes. The oil and shit. They got shit. Yeah. Manchester City used to be a terrible team. They were like 17th place until like 2006, and Sheikh Mansour bought that team. Pumps so much money. They're like finishing first every year now. That's the interesting part. Like baseball's like the same thing. Where like there's no actual like salary cap. Like it's just depending on the owner how much they fucking want to pay. Yeah, I think Manchester United got fucked over because of that. United had great owners. In 2006, the Glazers, the same owners as the Buccaneers, they came in and they put the club in debt now. Listen, hey, they won a Super Bowl. They take money out of the club rather than putting it into the club. Do they move the money to the Buccaneers? That was a lot of investment, and that was the case. Bro, Manchester United was like the club, and now, don't even get me started. Look, the Glazers and the Kroenke, right? That's Stan Kroenke, Rams guy. Kroenke out. Yeah, you're not a big. I'm not a big Arsenal guy, but anyways, Jack Grealish moves to Manchester City. Aaron's bummed about it. He did. I was planning on doing a Jack Grealish accent because he has a unique accent. Yeah, it didn't really work out. I'm sorry. I'm just not. I don't know. I don't know soccer. So so now Jack Grealish. Yes. Yeah, he moved for 100 million pounds. Insane amount of money right there. And Aston Villa was a boyhood club, so everybody thought he was going to stay there forever. But like it makes sense for him. It's a step up. He plays in the Champions League now. Gets the name out. Was Aston Villa in the Super League? I don't think they were invited to the Super League. They're not good enough. No, definitely not. This is the team that could be invited. Hey, Aston Villa has won the Champions League in the past. In like 1992, City has never won it. Just saying. Sure, just saying, Jack. City. Just saying. Was Manchester City invited to the Super League? Yes, they were. So Sheikh Mansour, they're trying to get in the Super League. This is really Jack does not want to play in the Super League. Dude, everybody wants to play in the Super League. No, the Super League's not happening. It's literally okay. It's the greatest idea of all. That's why SEC is literally copying it. I'm gonna move forward with my highlights of the week. Over to the Olympics now. As you know, I'm Indian. I root for I root for the USA, but India's always the team. those are my guys, and girls,
And girls.
Yeah. Anyway, so India in the past 2 days they've got 3 medals.
Mm-hmm.
The women's hockey team lost in a very close bronze medal match today. I watched a little bit of that.
Yeah.
We thought they scored a goal, but it came off a foot.
I didn't know that. Yeah, that's a rule apparently.
It's like
basketball. To be honest, hockey,
or
or not the hockey, just the Olympics in general. There's a bunch of sports that you'll never actually watch in any other situation other than this one. And then you're gonna be like, oh, maybe I'll watch this, and you're never gonna watch it. It's like I did this with rugby that I like watching. I'm like, oh, this is kind of a cool sport. It's like I like football. Like, this is kind of close to that. I'm never gonna watch fucking rugby.
In 2016, I watched a bunch of men's field hockey, and I was like, shoot, man, I might get into this. Then this is the first time I watched field hockey was last night when India's men's team was playing. Won bronze in a 5-4 thriller against Germany. Shout out. That's a great team effort. The goalie saved India a bunch of times, and he's been playing for 21 years, and he dedicated his medal to his father, which I thought was pretty cool. And then lastly, just recently, other medal winners, a shout out to you guys. You guys did great. But this wrestler called Ravi Kumar Taya, he was losing in the bronze medals, or semifinal. He lost in the final. He got a silver today. He was losing to this guy like 7-2, right? And it looked like his game was over. But then he, how he won?
How do you win?
He the equivalent of a knockout in wrestling is like a flat or a fall. And he knocked the dude out after being down by like 5, which is crazy.
So that's what he did?
He just knocked him out. He's like, you know what?
Shit. You know what? Did you slam him down or something?
Yeah, slam him down.
Dude, that's what WWE that's kind of
and
sick.
He was like, man, I'm done with this shit. Let's not play anymore.
That's kind of cool,
yeah. I thought that was pretty funny.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
And is that it for JaVale McGee on the Suns.
That's a future. Yeah, we're getting into that.
And one more.
Yes.
I got Peacock.
Get the clock.
Yeah. Dude, Devin Booker, man, last night is their second best player on the Olympic team. Last night. No, over the course of the Olympics, it's been KD.
Yeah.
Like, outstanding favorite, outstanding number 1. Then it's been Drew Holiday and Booker for number 2. I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I was surprised. Yeah, Damian Lillard, I watched a few of the games. I don't know why he's not just very cold. But I think it's also like a lot of the guys just not used to the style of the game.
The ball's different too.
For sure. That's why Luka is like a huge advantage. Like he literally he grew up playing this type of ball. Like he's played with that ball and those rules way more often than he's actually played with the NBA and stuff like that. So that's kind of that's interesting. But yeah, Luka lost off of who blocked him? I forgot.
It was the Batum blocked his teammate.
Yeah.
For the layup
that was crazy. That was a crazy. Right.
Out of everybody, Nick freaking Batum.
Nick Batum, that's the guy I wanted the worst for a little bit. Defensive wing kind of player.
He's a cool dude.
He's a good player. He's a cool
dude.
He was just on the Clippers. He was chucking up threes at one point. I was like, dude, Nick Batum, man. They're not hitting. Like maybe we try something else. Like
let the other guy shoot.
Maybe we'll let Reggie shoot. Like I said, it sure wasn't working. But as a defensive player, he's a beast.
Yeah.
But yes, so let me pull up my highlights of the week. So first off, let's do this. So we did our quarterback list last episode. That kind of went over well. That was fun.
Yeah.
But I wanted to Madden released their quarterback, so I just wanted to go over them just to get a reaction. Number 1, Patrick Mahomes. That was what Aaron and I had.
Aaron and I had. Understand.
Yeah, I don't think that's a crazy one. Number 2 that's where you and I, maybe Aaron would be more on board, but you and I definitely that. It was Tom Brady.
At 97 overall?
97
over
overall.
Aaron Rodgers?
Aaron Rodgers is number 3.
What's the substance? Do they even watch?
Well, and also they're both in the covers. That's the only reason I guess you have them as the 2 highest, maybe.
He doesn't deserve it.
Yeah, no, I like that. They give the MVP the 3rd best overall. Number 4, Russell Wilson. So, I mean, that's not horrible. I mean, this top 4, Aaron had, I think, exactly the same top 4. You and I just, we
had Russ up
Deshaun and Josh Allen in there. Number 5, Lamar Jackson, 90 overall. That's already there. Number 6.
Over Josh Allen and Deshaun Watson.
So number 6, they're tied. Technically, I don't know why they on the list they have Deshaun as number 6, but he's also 90 overall. Josh Allen at 88 overall.
He definitely deserves over 90. I'm a Josh Allen guy.
I think I definitely think that Lamar and Josh Allen are fairly close. I had Josh Allen over Lamar.
Yeah.
But Dak Prescott 87.
I think that's respectable.
That's not bad. But then Tannehill at 87 as well.
I think they're pretty. For me, they're pretty.
I mean, and then the last one. This is a crazy one. Matt Ryan, who Aaron had on his list, and you and I he's a notable, and you just completely.
Stafford deserves this. Other guys, I don't even know who else.
There's a lot of guys.
Jimmy Garoppolo's better than him at the moment.
Yeah, I think Derek Carr.
Kirk Cousins is better.
Herbert.
A notorious anti-vaxxer. He said he'll do everything.
The plexiglass, right?
He's gonna do everything to do the social distancing thing. He's even done his research, but hasn't spoken to that one doctor who's really high up into the vaccine thing. And that's the other guy, Anthony Stills or something.
Not the guy.
But yeah, he'll do everything except get the vaccine. He doesn't want the Fauci ouchie.
The Fauci ouchie.
I saw that on Twitter.
I did, yeah. So let's see. So my actual highlights of the week. So Evander Kane, that was kind of earlier on this week. It feels like it was a long time ago, but that's actually crazy. Evander Kane's wife, what's her name? Anna Kane. Yeah, that written down because I want to be nice to you. I don't want to. What was the JJ? What's the JJ Well one where it's like you got was wife, good his name, Anna Kane. She accused. I mean, it's obviously it seems like they're getting divorced. It seems like the marriage is kind of on the rocks. It's a little bit on the rocks. Yeah.
I won't say anything for them, but like
I don't wish that on them. But
it sounds like it's going in a certain direction.
It sounds like it's a little bit on the rocks. Exactly. She's alleging that not only does he bet on his own games or he bets on just NHL games in general, which is already illegal, that he throws his own games. Yeah, he throws them, which that's pretty crazy. Yeah, the NHL is now investigating that. Evander obviously came out the statement and be like that's.
I mean, it could be totally false.
It could be, but I mean,
it'll be
that's crazy.
If
it comes out as true. If it comes out as true, it's going to be like one of the craziest stories of all time. Evander Kane, Shark. I mean, and he was the best player in the Sharks last year,
and he played pretty well from what you tell me.
He did play pretty well. So that's what I was saying. Maybe he did a bad job of technically tanking just because he was scoring a lot, but at the same time, maybe.
He knows the rest of his team dog shit.
No, exactly. Yeah. He knows how to fucking get around it. So people don't figure it out. Then what else do I have? Let's see. Oh, I have people getting out of Ben Simmons. So he on Instagram on his story started posting pictures of him like at the pool or like in the beach or something like that. And people were like, yeah, you should be working on your jump shot and just rammed it. It's like, dude, like fuck man. Like, he can do other things like other than just
and then you see him replying to people like he took it their picture.
I saw the guy like this dude had like big lips. Yeah, I did see that. It's like Ben. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, you didn't show up to the Olympics, so I guess I can see why people are upset about that because you're supposed to play for Australia.
I think he did it.
He wasn't that.
Hey, Australia might have beaten the United States if they had Ben Simmons.
I maybe.
Just saying.
I don't know.
Joe Ingles might have had some help.
Joe Ingles, Patty Mills, yeah.
And Matisse Thybulle.
Yeah.
Really
what's the name? Was it Josh Giddey who just got drafted?
Jock Landale, who just signed with the Spurs.
Yeah. So let's see. Oh, Kendrick Perkins, not being able to pronounce Moses Moody. That was like Modi Moses Moses. Moses. I think at one point he almost called him Moses Malone. I was like, no, Moses Moody. It's not that difficult. I think even Arkansas, like their Twitter account, they like made a joke about it, like for it's not that hard. Moses Moody, not that difficult. Then let's see. Oh, Hezbollah versus Abdul Rosie. That's back on. I had that. Yeah. It's a little discouraging. I think it's like 200,000 for the winner. That's good money, solid money.
Yeah, for like, short kings to the fullest.
These are short. Chris said it. Short emperors. Right? Those are short emperors. Let's see. Oh, the U.S. is the greatest soccer country of all time. Gold Cup. I didn't know that.
It was the United States C team.
Yeah. Listen, it's coming home. It came home. It finally came home. The UK can't say that. The UK can't say that.
Blank was getting really hyped on Blank show. They were getting really hyped about it, and I was like, man, oh man, who's gonna explain to them?
I mean, listen, this is the tournament for like people who don't watch soccer.
I didn't even watch it.
Nobody watched this.
I watched the CONCACAF Nations League, which was pretty fun. Pulisic scored in the final.
Were you US in that too?
Yeah, they won that. The CONCACAF is they won that. That was actually fun because like all the teams were actually trying.
So then we got two. That means we got like two national tournaments wins in a row.
Yeah.
I mean, so the U.S. is the greatest soccer country of all time. I think that's literally. I mean,
once they qualify for the World Cup, it's pretty good. Hey, I root for the U.S. in the World Cup. Except 2014, the last time they were in there, I was rooting against them.
Been there in a while.
No, I was rooting against them. You know why? Because they played Ronaldo's Portugal.
Oh, so you had to make allegiance there. You go with your country or Ronaldo.
Yeah, I went with Ronaldo.
Okay.
I got my priorities set.
So let's see. Oh, the Giants training camp fight. Daniel Jones on the bottom of the pile. That's pretty crazy.
I had a question for you.
Yes.
This.
Yes.
You think Dante Pettis was in the fight?
Fuck no.
He said a full
Dante
team.
Pettis was like, I'm not putting my man. I just got my manicure left.
No, because like I was thinking that you'd bring this up in the podcast, right? And I was like, you know what, Bo is probably. I'll ask Bo.
I mean, okay, let's think. Okay, let's think about this for a second. So I didn't talk about it. So it was the safety. I'm trying to. It wasn't Janoris Jenkins, right? I don't think it was.
I don't think
It was Logan Ryan.
Yeah, Logan Ryan.
And was it Evan Ingram?
Yeah, Evan Ingram.
And I think that he's like Evan Ingram was getting because like you're holding yourself as a game where you learn to catch or some shit like but
hey,
something
speaking
about
facts.
yeah, he's not wrong. Okay, Pro Bowl tight end Evan Ingram.
Hey, hold up. I gotta show Evan Ingram my clinic real quick.
You have
Evan, right here.
Yeah, the Evan Ingram fight, and then the weird thing is about that, and that I started thinking about like how does like Daniel Jones there was like some rumor that like he was trying to break it up and he slipped and fell to the bottom of it, but it's like dude.
Hey, but in the end of the he was like, the offense is my guy, so I got to be there for them. So
that is true.
Maybe Daniel Jones.
I mean, I'll get some respect. Yeah, if your quarterback
went swinging, pop.
It's better than you remember Cam Newton where he had that where he didn't go for the fumble and everyone's like, oh, we lost a lot of respect for him because he didn't like whatever dive for the fumble, put his put his body on the line for his team. Daniel Jones just put him in. He got in the bottom of the fucking.
But hey,
hopefully he just wasn't in the fetal position because that would be a little bit embarrassing. I don't know how much that would help with team morale and all that.
but Dante Pettis, you think he was in the fight? I think he might have actually.
Okay, I won't say no. I mean, I guess like he could be there, but like let's just go down the list of other receivers who I think could be have a better chance of being there.
I think
Galladay was injured. So Galladay was injured. Oh, that's true. There's a lot. So Galladay was injured.
Kadarius Toney, rookie. I don't know if he wants. I think Pettis might have not been in there because he might be on the bubble.
Yeah, and he doesn't. He just.
It doesn't seem like the fighting type.
Yeah,
he doesn't seem like the aggressive.
Kadarius Toney, I think, if I remember like seeing like I think he seems
he's a good yards after catch guy.
He could be. I don't know. Maybe.
Hey, shout out Dante though. I hear he's having a decent camp.
No, good for him. I mean, if he succeeds. The Giants could be pretty good. And
the
Galladay injury,
really good.
And the Galladay injury, from what I hear or like what I was reading, it's like so he should be back by week 1.
Yeah.
So like, who cares? That's nobody really cares about the preseason anyway. So let's see. Next one I have. Oh, Urban Meyer. This is crazy. So he's talking about guys who are in the bubble of making the team and all that. And he goes, so we're gonna have like drills. So like they were showing like it's Tim Tebow versus the backup tight end or like one of the other tight ends, and they're gonna do like blocking drills, and whoever wins is gonna give him a point. So then he says at the end when he's deciding cuts and it's between two different guys, he's just gonna bring in like paperwork and just show them the points and be like who has more points than the other person. The person who has more points will be on the team, and the person who doesn't.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, and then I just saw something like this is the reason why Urban Meyer's not gonna last in the league because that shit could maybe work in college, but like guys will respect that. Guys in the league are gonna be like, this is stupid, this is fucking corny.
Say someone has a bad day.
Exactly, and like, what does that mean? Like, you could see, like, maybe he's not performing the best, but like he brings leadership or something like that, or he's maybe even like he's a younger player who like you need to keep like let's say like it's a 6th rounder or something like that, compared to like a guy who's like later on in his career, later on in his career,
one can develop.
Yeah,
one's pretty much done.
I mean, the Urban Meyer's experience is going to be interesting. Trevor Lawrence is going to be there. Urban Meyer is going to be there. Tim Tebow. It's a very interesting team.
He was running with the first team.
What was he, dude? That's crazy. I saw he got a touchdown. I watched that one video where like Trevor Lawrence threw a touchdown.
T-Law to TT.
That's crazy.
Hey,
that's gonna be an interesting. I think Jaguars are gonna be very interesting.
Hey, I'm drafting you in a fantasy.
Tebow?
Yeah, first round.
Ooh,
no,
dude, Kelsey. I see
Kels. Travis Kels.
Jimmer Fredette's back. He is on the Nuggets. Yep. And then I was gonna tell him I was hoping Aaron was gonna be here, but he's not. Alex Antetokounmpo was in the Kings in the Kings summer league.
So the Lakers guy.
Alex, the youngest one who just came in. Who Giannis said it could be better than him, but the guy didn't get drafted. So like I don't really know. If Giannis is like,
hey, what if the Kings get Alex Antetokounmpo and he leads them to their first championship? Just like Kostas led the
Lakers, yeah,
and then Thanasis and Giannis combined the league.
So we got a third Antetokounmpo.
It's meant to be.
Maybe I was gonna say that like maybe like let's say Giannis a few years from now wants to leave the Bucks. Maybe he wants to go play with his brother. I was gonna tell Aaron, maybe there's some hope. That's really the only reason.
Brother leaves, and
that probably I was gonna say that's really the only reason any free agent becomes a Sacramento. Like there's no other.
Or they want to.
De'Aaron Fox and Marvin
Golden
Bagley.
One center.
Yeah. Ooh, fantastic.
Hey, Bagley's still a free agent.
Is he?
No, he's class.
I think he's still got one more year. Which I think
apparently he's on the block.
That makes sense because I don't think they're trying to resign. So they're trying to get something.
James Jones, bring him home.
You want Marvin Bagley for who though? Will you trade Cam Johnson for him?
No. Hell no.
Is the Kings starting power forward for like your backup?
I'd rather have our janitor.
So what would you trade
starting as power forward?
So would you trade like a protected first?
No, a future second rounder from 2045.
This is like the Eric Pascal trade the Warriors into Utah. That's
it works, right?
I mean that's gotta suck.
Joe Lacob.
This is literally the guy who got drafted before Luka Doncic in second rounder.
Yeah, Lacob's the owner, right?
No, Lacob's the Warriors guy.
Yeah. No, he's GM.
Basketball operations and the president.
Who's the owner?
I don't. You knew the Indian dude.
No, he's on the Kings now.
Oh, is he? I don't know.
I'm
not. I don't know who owns the Warriors. I don't know off the top of my head.
Oh, so he's the GM. Lacob's GM.
Lacob, yeah,
Okay.
Lacob and Bob Myers.
Bobby.
Bob Myers and Lacob are the two guys who did the Warriors stuff. And then Warriors. I didn't have this written down actually, but the Warriors. I was watching at the California Classic. They had that. That was in the Kings. You know, the Golden One Center or Golden One Arena, whatever the fuck. Kind of entertaining, mildly entertaining. I mean, I might watch the summer league every now and then, but the fact that it's like the summer league is so close to NFL football, that you do. I used to actually watch summer league because it used to be in that perfect spot like in July when there was nothing going on.
I never.
I watch it sometimes. Well, like the Lonzo Ball won the year because there's a lot of hype around him and Kuzma.
Was way better than.
Last year it was or not last year. The last year they actually had it in 2019. It was John Morant and Brandon Clark. So that was kind of cool. And there's always like some. The thing is,
Jalen Smith this year.
Oh, you think that? You think so? Is he playing it? He's got it.
Gives him some time to develop.
That makes sense. And then a few years ago, even prior to that, Chris Dunn. I remember when he won as a rookie, he won MVP, and there was like so much hype around him. It was like, oh, Chris Dunn's gonna be a
point guard, right?
Yeah, for Chicago, and then he got traded to Minnesota, and now. Oh no! Sorry, when he was in Minnesota is when he won it, and then he got traded to Chicago. I flipped that. Yeah. No, he was supposed to be like fucking really good, and not really like that.
Hey, are you done with your highlight?
Yes, I'm done.
I had two things.
Go ahead.
Quentin Nelson, Carson Wentz injured.
Yes, there's something wrong with the Indianapolis turf. They got like a little bit of a MetLife situation.
Nah, it's not even MetLife. Carson Wentz had an injury from like high school, and
Carson Wentz has been injured. Feels like every year.
Quentin Nelson had like a developmental like thing that his thing didn't even develop. So he had a bone. Apparently, it sounds like both of them will be back in 5 weeks rather than the 12 in the 5 to 12 frame. So I saw something else that he put on Instagram where he was like, "I'm gonna kill this whatever and crush this like a rehab or something." Yeah. That's cool. Good for him. Quentin's a big guy. He's part of that category where they're like superhuman category. I think Quentin Nelson. He might be. He's like him, Aaron Donald, some guys like Aaron DK Donald, Saquon, DK.
Yeah, just crazy, like just
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah.
Oh, Trey Lance killing it in training camp.
He is killing
it. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna let's finish this up because I had actually basketball. We didn't talk about NBA draft. Maybe talk a little bit about that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Shout out to Marquise Goodwin. He's having a hell of a camp.
That's what I heard. Yeah, Marquise Goodwin.
I've been keeping up with that. So,
Trent Taylor apparently. He's big.
Him
up. Hey, just like listen, we know about this. Like, listen, he's like we know about this.
Yeah, story,
not the first time I heard it. Yeah, it was last year. Yeah, he might be wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3. Dude, is Ayuk even going to start? Dude, it might be Trent Taylor.
KB's having a hell of a camp. Hey, 49ers receiver kind of team. Yeah, Dante, Marquise.
Yeah,
but Marquise is ball.
Marquise, no, he's fast as fuck. Yeah.
He's running with one. So
good for him.
Best of luck to him.
Absolutely. I think Dwayne Haskins too. I was hearing they were saying oh, Mason Rudolph's spot now is like not. So maybe Dwayne Haskins' future. Yeah, dude. Maybe he's the future of Pittsburgh Steelers.
You saw him today slinging
the Hall of Fame game. Yeah, he.
I did actually not see him complete a single pass.
I saw him complete a few. Yeah, he didn't look that good to be honest. But the Nucci has sidearm though. Nucci.
Hey, who threw that really nice pick?
I think Haskins. Oh no, it was the Nucci. Yeah, it was the Nucci.
It was like triple coverage straight to the safety.
Yeah. It looked good for a second. Let's see. So the NBA draft. I mean, it went. The first couple picks went pretty much according to plan, other than Jalen Suggs. That was like crazy. Like
apparently he had a bad workout with Toronto.
Maybe I don't know.
I still take him over Scotty Barnes.
The only thing I think about maybe is like for Pascal or not Pascal Siakam. I was thinking Eric Pascal Siakam. Maybe like they're trying to like ship him out because there's all the rumors and wanting to trade him.
I mean, you got in Malachi Flynn at the one.
I mean, and they got like a forward, the defensive forward they can play in Scotty Barnes. That's the only reason I can think of. But yeah, I thought the Suggs one made sense. But now the Magic get him. They got a shit ton of point guards. They're very deep in that, which is like the right thing to do. The Thunder had another surprise when they took Josh Giddey super early, which like people were.
I thought that he was gonna go pretty high actually.
Really, I thought the Warriors 7 would be the
I
highest.
thought I could see him and Shai, man.
That's interesting. Yeah, him and Shea is gonna be very interesting.
Is it Shai or Shai?
I don't know. I've done it both ways.
Shai gives me Shai.
I've done Shai.
Shai sounds more nice.
I've done both. I don't know. But yeah, other than that, very happy with the Warriors. Kuminga, Moses Moody, gonna be interesting. Lemeter, did you guys get a second round or something?
No picks.
No picks at all. All right, best of luck. What's his name? Landry Shamet.
Hey, we did get it technically.
Landry Shamet.
First round pick.
But let's get into our next segment, which is the big one we have today, NBA free agency. Let me pull up my little documents. We got everything set up, and we're just gonna talk about what do we think about it. You think this is a good move? You think this is a bad move? And we'll go from there. So first one is guys who signed with new teams. We're just gonna talk about that. Guys in new places. First one, Kyle Lowry. This was a pretty. Kyle Lowry went to the Heat. 3 years, $90 million contract. What do you think?
I think that team has invested a lot in older players.
They do, but they
gave Jimmy, not Garoppolo, Butler, Max, Kyle Lowry,
Jimmy buckets,
like 90. It's either boom or it's either bust.
But their defense might be one of the best defensive teams. Bam, Jimmy, Kyle Lowry.
They gave Duncan Robinson.
They gave him the biggest contract. Yeah, he's down here too. All right. So I think we're both on the same page. I think it's a good one, but it's not a long term, right? It's not. Yeah. It's a very. They're kind of going for it now.
Win now.
Yeah, it's a win now. They made it to the final series. Victor Oladipo's back, but there's a lot of rumors that he might get traded. I don't know. Maybe. But the Heat are interesting. Next one, Lonzo to the Bulls. This is like the first one that was reported right away. Right away. Lonzo Ball. What do you think about that?
I really like this. I'm a big Lonzo.
You do like Lonzo?
Lonzo. When I was a Lakers fan, I really rode hard with that young core.
Mm-hmm.
I think I really liked them. Lonzo's developed a 3-point game. He's a great passer, great defender. Yeah, I think I've told you this. My pick for most improved player, he could be an all-star next year. I think, I've got my money on that.
I'm happy. I think Zach LaVine is the guy who I think could be really fucking good next year.
Because he's got a defensive point guard next to him.
He
kind of like Chris Paul for Devin Booker.
They were trying to do this thing with what's his name?
Kobe White.
Kobe White. I was gonna say Cole Anthony. Kobe White. Where they're trying to force him because he was a point guard, but he's more like a scoring guard. He's not really the playmaker that Lonzo Ball is, and they were trying to force him in a kind of a role that he wasn't really comfortable in. So now I think Kobe White coming off the bench is really good. They got a shooter coming off the bench. Lonzo Ball starting with defense, the playmaking that he provides. We're gonna talk about more. They have a few more.
Let's just talk about that guy too now.
You want to talk about right now? DeMar DeRozan's now in the Bulls.
I think it's a win now move. I don't know.
But do they win now? Do you think that team's actually that good?
I think they'd be 4 seed.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think they could do
better. And I think they could beat Eastern Conference Finals tonight. I don't even say that. I think there's a chance that maybe
things go well.
Yeah.
Like the Hawks this year.
Well, let's see. The Sixers trade away Ben Simmons, and let's say maybe they get some younger players for that.
The Sixers are not ruining Joel Embiid's.
For sure, but I think the Bulls could be better than that without. I think let's say they get back some Colin Sexton and a bunch of first rounders or something like that because there's some rumors that maybe Ben Simmons goes to the Cavs.
I would never do that.
What if I saw other rumors with the Kings? What if it's Buddy Hield, Bagley, and some first rounders as well? You go down, you're not gonna be as good as you were this year. I can maybe see the Bulls being a good team in the East, but I don't think they're a finals contender.
It'd be hard, but if things go right, I can totally see it.
And it depends on which version. DeMar DeRozan, the version we've seen the last couple of years has not been the version we saw in Toronto.
He's still pretty solid.
He is still pretty solid. Levine's there still. Vucevic is still there. Vucevic is very good.
Guy.
I like Vucevic.
I'm not too high on Vucevic, man.
I like him a lot. Vucevic is a good say. He's one of the best shooting centers. He's got a solid shot. Lonzo Ball is there. Lonzo Ball, I gotta be honest, I feel bad for Zion. If the Pelicans at one point were trying to convince, there's rumors that Zion doesn't want to be in the Pelicans, his family doesn't want him to be there. You did nothing to help with fucking getting Lonzo.
Transition. They got Vontae Graham.
They do exactly. They have a Devontae Graham.
I did not know this happened until 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, this was a panic move. I'm pretty sure this was just listen, fuck, Chris Paul's not there anymore. We can't get him. Fuck, we can't get. I don't know who else. What are the point guards? Lowry was not there. Lowry, Lonzo. Schroeder's still technically available, but I guess they valued Vontae Graham more than Schroeder. So
I would actually gone for Schroeder.
You think so over Devontae?
Well, not at the price he wants.
The only thing they paid a first rounder protected. So could be decent, but I just they had literally he was restricted for agent. You could have fucking matched the offer the Bulls or the Bulls gave to Lonzo, and that's what happens.
I'm kind of bummed Lonzo didn't go to the Knicks, but the Knicks got
The Knicks got what's his name? Evan Fournier.
Yeah.
See,
look at that transition.
Yeah, that was good. I had to check that for my list. This is a quiet free agency one. Like the Evan Fournier is like, I don't know, like he's Evan Fournier. Like I don't think he's fantastic.
Yeah, they're not beating like a Sixers type.
Like this is like, I mean, it helps them out, but this is like one of those signings, like 4 years. What is it? What do they give? I have 78 million. It's not a whole lot. I mean, it's more than like a mid-level.
More than I'd pay.
It's more than I would pay, and this is like back. This is like OG Knicks where they're just overpaying guys just for the sake of overpaying guys. But that's also what I said with Julius Randle when they signed him too. I was like, that's kind of they just missed out on Durant and Kyrie. So they just signed him.
But Fournier is not as talented as.
I was just say maybe he works out.
Hey, FIBA Fournier going off though.
So?
Anyways, yeah, I don't think they're gonna be a team like the Sixers who just got
Andre Drummond. Yeah, Andre Drummond's there. Now they have two guys who can't shoot at all, Simmons and Drummond. So rebounds for Embiid. If you got a fantasy league and you need some rebounds in the fantasy league, I think Embiid is you got to be a first round pick. He's going to get in a lot of those.
Hey, but Andre Drummond he does
get a lot of rebounds.
He only rebounds his own like misses. He goes up, layup, shoot, brick it, got it again, layup, brick it again, 3 times, 4 times the charm.
I mean, I'm not as down as you like. You like to be. Most Embiid Twitter likes to be on him. I don't think he's that bad, but yeah, I mean, it's
Andre Drummond. Here you go. I'll show you something.
You gonna show him something too?
Andre Drummond. All right, ready? You go up and lay it in. All right, buddy.
All right,
lay it in.
We just gotta go quiet this time. We gotta double check that I think our volume's still good. Last time with the ball that fucked something up. I don't know what, but it did something. Oh wait, let's see. They go back to the list. Yeah, go back to the list. Drummond's gone. We didn't talk about the last bull. My God, the best bull that they signed. We talked about Rose.
I really like the signing.
Alex Caruso.
I really do like this. We might meme on him, but Alex Caruso, man, he's so good defensively, and I think that team needs that.
He'll play. Yeah, if you're a playmaker.
Great defensive guards. Pair him back up with Zoe.
Yeah. They got Kobe White. They got Caruso. They got Lonzo. They got a pretty good point guard rotation.
As a fan of that Lakers team, man, I'm like tears.
A little bummed out, yeah. Especially with the Bulls now, yeah.
I wanted to see that Lakers team do so well, so badly, like all together. Mm-hmm. That'd have been kind of cool, huh?
But was that crazy? 4 years, $37 million for fucking Alex Caruso?
No, I think that's he got paid more than campaign.
Yeah.
Which is
a little surprising, yeah. After this playoff. Yeah, but I guess you can say that like, he's only performed really this playoffs before, like he was kind of.
What's Caruso done?
Hey, Showtime Caruso. All right, next one. Guys who remained in their old team, they just stayed with the team that they were on before. Chris Paul, maybe this is the one, for you. Chris Paul, 4 years, $120 million. What do you think about that?
I was really bummed about this when it came out. I'm like, 4 years, man, Chris Paul, man. But then I looked into it. The first year he's getting paid $28 million. Mm-hmm. And he's 27 after 26 third year, which is actually a pretty good price for Chris Paul.
Oh, so did they prog him?
Yeah.
They finagle the numbers around so they can cut him pretty easily.
Yeah, and the fourth year is a team option.
Okay.
And it's like 35 million. No way that gets picked up.
Yeah, I mean, this is it pretty much sounds like this is gonna be his retirement contract. After this is done.
He retires with a ring with the Suns. Sounds good.
I don't think they give you Western Conference Finals.
God.
I don't think you get Western Conference Finals wins.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, do they?
Super Bowl runners up. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. That's the way it works.
I thought and Kendrick Bourne got
that. Well, then that's the case, and then you guys, he does have a ring. Next one, Mike Conley. Mike Conley stayed with the Jazz. That's kind of an interesting one. I mean, I don't think it's bad. Like he actually is he's a decent player. First time All-Star last year.
I think I would have went younger there. I would try like Lonzo. I don't think Lonzo would came. But
I don't think so either.
But Schroeder maybe.
Lonzo actually would have been kind of cool too in that team. Yeah. Him, Mitchell.
Thank God.
Gobert. Gobert. Yeah. I don't know. Could be interesting.
Yeah, but I guess it's not bad. But
it's not. No, yeah. Mike Conley is the
first-time All-Star.
Yeah, he's a first-time All-Star, and I mean he's a player who he's kind of underrated. I guess I feel like he's underrated to accurately rated. He's a decent player. And he's my rank. He's all right. Yeah, he's all right. Let's see. Norman Powell. He stayed with the Blazers. This is 5 years, $90 million. This was they just traded for him. So
this.
I am too. Norman Powell's Norman Powell.
I could care less. Blazers did something.
The Blazers have done nothing. They got Tony Snell and they got
kept Norman Powell. Oh, they got that one center, Cody Zeller.
Yeah, this is you're trying to convince Dame to stay. This ain't it.
Cody Zeller's a baller, man.
This ain't it. Duncan Robinson, we already talked about that. 5 years, $90 million. Staying with the Heat, highest contract ever for an undrafted.
Hey, he deserves it.
Good for him.
Yeah. I like the podcast too.
Hughes, yeah, no, he's a good player, good podcast. Jared Allen is back. He resigned with the Cavs, which is a little bit of a strange one because they got Evan Mobley. People were saying like, how are they going to fit together? I kind of said before when we were doing our draft preview last week, I was saying I think they can coexist. Yeah, there's athletic enough, and also I mean, Evan Mobley's athletic enough. I think he played a 4 almost, and like even like a really tall 3 maybe, like because he plays almost like a point guard, so it's not like he doesn't need to be like Jared Allen like in the paint, fucking backing that guys down and stuff like that. He doesn't need to do that.
I like Jared Allen, but again, indifferent to the signing. And the whole view of the NBA doesn't really make.
Really, yeah, no, I don't think so either. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but it's an interesting one. The Cavs are they're something. They're not like fantastic, but they're something. Let's see.
Probably not a playoff team again, but
probably not either. But I think they got some young players that they like eventually could build around and could be decent. And then the last one I had a notable one, Derrick Rose, 3 years, $43 million, staying with the Knicks.
I like this. I like this. Knicks need a point guard. Rose proved.
He really did. He stepped up. I initially thought he might go to like the Clippers or maybe go to like a team that he thought maybe would be more likely to win a ring because I feel like he's later on in his career. He's still playing pretty well, but like he's getting to the point in his career where like you don't have a ring. Like he's got his MVP. He's been kind of injured for a little bit. If you're trying to like
solidify his Hall of Fame case,
I mean, I don't think he's a Hall of Famer, but like,
maybe a late like push, maybe late All-Star.
Maybe, yeah. I don't think so, but just like just to get like fill in the stat sheet of like accolades and like that. Maybe you go on and get a ring. He's there with the Knicks, so I mean that could be interesting. I don't think the Knicks are winning it.
Knicks for the dubs,
but the Knicks are getting because like from what people were saying, like they seem like a more interesting free agency destination than they were before. So.
Yeah, they're healthier too. Mitchell Robinson's back.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And last one, let's talk about the Lakers. I had a whole Lakers section. The Lakers are getting a shit ton of fucking players. They pretty much retooled their whole fucking team. Westbrook.
Hey, Rob Pelinka thinks he's in 2013.
Pelinka. Yeah, Rob Pelinka. That's his name is Stephen A. They call him that.
Yeah, Pelinka thinks he's in 2013, man.
Yeah. So what do you think? What do we think about Westbrook?
Westbrook, I think. I've said this for every super team ever made, but this is like amplified. There is only one ball, my friends.
Listen, I love super team. I'm a super team guy.
I know
I'm a super league guy. I'm a super team guy. You put super in front of anything, and I'm a big fan of it.
Just don't like competition.
Super duper. Yeah. Let me think of what else can you put super in front of Superman, Super Soaker. I'm a big fan of
Super Bad.
Oh, it's a good movie. It's a good movie. Yeah. All things, big fan of all things super. But I don't think Russell Westbrook is just like, I think the Buddy Hield one and just keeping Schroeder would have been kind of cooler. Like, I think that would have fit a little bit better. You wouldn't have to give up as much. He probably could have still kept.
He's good, but he needs the ball in his hands all the time. It's not like Kyrie who could operate off.
But you know what I'm actually really interested in? I want to see that first time when Westbrook steals a rebound from LeBron just to get his triple double.
Who's gonna get that triple double first?
Oh no, it's gonna be Westbrook, and I just want to see his reaction to the first time LeBron's like in line for a rebound, and Westbrook just jumps in front of him, and boxes him out and gets his rebound. And I just want to see LeBron's reaction. I want to see like that J.R. Smith, like what the fuck? Exactly, that's exactly it. Let's talk about Dwight or Carmelo Anthony's there. The Vanderbilt reunion. They couldn't get Chris Paul. They got Westbrook instead, but they got.
I think this is one of their better signings. He can provide some shooting. He could operate ball in his hands for 20 minutes.
Yep. Dwight Howard.
I like this signing.
Anti-vax Dwight.
He's way better than Andre Drummond. Just gotta say that.
Anybody? Montrez had a bad year with them.
Grabs
Gasol didn't really do much.
Gasol off the bench, shoot some threes, But Drummond, grabs Dwight grabs boards.
I like that they just swapped. Dwight Howard went to the Lakers, Drummond went to the Sixers.
I think the Lakers took the dub here.
Okay. Trevor Ariza, he as well went to the Lakers apparently. That's like I didn't even know about that. That's crazy.
I didn't know this. But,
I had that copy and pasted from
He's a shooter who's not shooting well at this point in his
career. He's a shooter, defender, 3-and-D guy.
Yeah, except the 3 part is not really materializing anymore for Trevor.
Yeah, Malik Monk, he's a decent shooter as well.
Hey, that was one of the younger guys they brought in.
The only young guy they brought in, pretty much.
Hey, Malik Monk, either gonna be Kobe one day or he's either gonna be Kawhi Brown.
Yeah. Okay, Wayne Ellington they brought in. Like that's like I don't think we need to talk about Wayne Ellington whatever. Ellington.
They got Wayne Ellington.
Yep. Ken Blazemore.
Hey,
fuck him. He can go fuck himself.
Yeah, he was gonna get more money with the Warriors.
He said I want to go to the team. They can win a ring, and he went to the Lakers. It's like, it made no sense.
Not winning a ring.
That made no sense to me.
They don't have Brian.
I can't believe I ever called him Ken Blazemore. that nickname is.
Hey, we went to that Warriors Suns game.
Yeah, no,
really
I was like,
hyped
can
him up.
Blaze more? Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
that.
I thought he was pretty. I
Fuck
thought he
that.
loved it. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Not
Came back to the Warriors and only for 1 year. Let's see. What else do we have? Kendrick Nunn. Kendrick Nunn's as another young player. He's all right. He's got the off the court stuff that he's.
I don't really respect him.
Yeah, no, for sure. But I mean, on the court, he was pretty decent for Miami. Yeah, he's not bad for the Heat. And then Taylor Horton-Tucker, they re-signed him. I think that was a good move. But he's the guy who's a meme for the Lakers. Like every Lakers fan is like THT, THT for Kawhi. It's easy, easy. Tatum, exactly.
THT at first and Kuzma, and then Kuzma throwing Wayne Allen now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean the Lakers. There's a whole debate going on. Is this really a super team? Because they're kind of out of their prime. Do you think it's a super team?
I think so. Still, because Westbrook had an all-star.
Westbrook is still good. Yeah, people sleep on Westbrook. I mean, you even kind of sleep.
I do. Like,
he's still good. Yeah, I mean, I don't think this team. Like, do you think this team can beat the Nets?
I don't think so. I think the Nets are far better. Who's defending the Nets? AD. Maybe.
I mean, in theory, nobody. But like, I mean, right?
They can't keep up with the Nets offensively.
Yeah, but I mean, you're going with they're gonna play defense way better. You got LeBron.
If they get Iguodala, then this team does
slightly a little better.
A little bit.
I think. I mean, if Buddy Hield's still available, like fuck it. If you can, I don't know what the fuck you're gonna trade from because you pretty much got rid of everything. But if you can somehow get Buddy Hield in this, that would be like it worked out so well because Buddy Hield is such a good 3-point shooter. Like he's a very underrated player.
Aaron would be broken.
Though. That is true. All right. With that being said, let's get into our last thing, and that is the pack of the week. All right. Yeah, go ahead. Tell your story. I will be opening the pack.
Right. So I was like, you know what? If there was a team of 5 meters, what would the team look like? My pro comparisons, if I were to play point guard, these are not accurate. Of course, I'm not going to be like LeBron James or anything, but
just they're not accurate at all. Yeah, from what I heard a little bit.
Anyways, point guard Luka Doncic, dribble the ball like him, dish it out.
Yeah.
My jumper's not like him, but Chris Middleton, and then shooting guard Devin Booker. Get the release. Boom.
Book was here.
Book was here. Book was here. And when I try to shoot like him. And then small forward Chris Middleton. You know why? Because when I'm on, I'm on. When I'm off,
you're off.
Chris has to shoot the winning
Power forward.
Power forward. Who Cristiano Felicio?
I think so. Or Bobby Portis. Yeah, that was your first one.
Yeah, but Bobby Portis is a better shooter than I am. But Cristiano Felicio. I don't know why, but
All right, center,
DeAndre Ayton.
The A. I'm gonna do mine real quick. So, point guard, Steph Curry. Shooting guard, we're gonna go with Michael Jordan.
Oh.
Small forward, Kawhi Leonard. Power forward, we're gonna get Karl Malone without the off the field. And at center, I'm gonna go a little bit, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I think so too. Yeah, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I'm creaming my game too when I put on my ski goggles.
You put on the goggles? All right, I'll give you Kareem. I'll take Tim Duncan.
Yeah. Big fun. Oh, you did say
big fundamental.
You were like,
yeah. I still think about it. I said we were playing horse, and I said, the Colton Duncan, the big fundamental. All right, let's open this pack of the week. What do you think?
I'm gonna go guess on my behalf and Aaron's behalf. Let's do that. I'll go Kittle.
Yes.
And Aaron would go with someone like Cole Beasley, because
Yeah, got you.
Sounds like an Aaron pick.
He
likes to be out there.
Oh well, the first team in the back is the team that Aaron likes, the Saints.
The Aints.
Traquan Smith, the team that you do not like, but Aaron is a big fan. Traquan Smith.
Dark.
I think you can see it. See it?
Yeah,
there you go, Traquan Smith. Next one. Oh, that's cool. Rams. Aaron Donald.
It's not Nisimba Webster.
No. Let's go from the front. Oh, tackle legend. One of the greatest tacklers of all time. Blake Martinez.
Dude, he might be all-time tackle leader.
He might be at one point. Yeah. Oh, Jim Kelly. Swag's uncle.
That's what he's best known for. Obviously.
Exactly, and nothing else. Mike Vick.
Whoa, this is actually a cool throwback.
Yeah, we've had 2 throwbacks. I don't think we've ever had a pack with 2. CJ Ham. I mean,
who goes ham like him?
Yeah, Mike Vick, Jim Kelly, CJ Ham. Everyone thinks that's what you think of.
Fullback, right?
Alden Smith, shiny.
Wow,
Whoa.
that's actually cool.
Wait, this is actually 143 out of 575. This is actually like a semi-rare card. See this? You can kind of see it flashes a little. Alden Smith.
Yeah, dude. Alden, when he was good on the Niners, man, he was insane.
Lawrence Taylor? Yeah, Lawrence Taylor.
This pack
It's a good pack.
insane.
It's a good pack. Lawrence Taylor. A lot of retros. 3 retros now we're talking about. Saquon Barkley, scorer.
Big Sake.
Maybe you already saw the next one.
I didn't see it actually.
Oh, you didn't see it. It's a guy who you like a lot.
Hey.
Purdue.
Short, right? He's a short one.
He is. I don't know. Let's see. 5'9", 5'9", 180 pounds.
Short king.
Yep. Ramondre Stevenson.
Alabama.
Oklahoma. Boomer Sooner.
My name is
Boomer Sooner. Yeah,
Trey Lance really
and
likes
then
those. You know that?
Cornerback. Oh, he does like that?
Yeah.
Oh,
I've seen him on those videos all the time, and he's always.
He's a big fan of that. Yeah. Okay. Fuck. All right. Last one. J.C. Horn, cornerback for the Panthers. Gamecock. And with that being said, that's all we got. Aaron will be back next week. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
And we got a little more to talk about. The sports coming up, football's coming back, Hard Knocks next week. And with that being said, we'll see you guys next week.
Not looking
Peace.
forward to Hard Knocks.
Come on, the Cowboys.
See ya.